according to The Guardian, the people who showed up to Tommy's Unite the Kingdom rally are basically a bit more people than you'd see at an American football game. See if this looks like the number of people a little bit more than the number of people you'd see at an American football game. Okay, so look, there's some big circle thing here. Don't know what that is. One of their big giant roundabouts. And then you've already got a ton of people around that. So that would be a lot of people just there, right? But let's go ahead and look at this. You go down this road.
Are they just not? I mean, seriously, if they're going to lie about the numbers so badly, then, yeah, no. At least they cut the footage eventually, right? They won't just keep going.
It gets worse.
They just want to keep showing after they lied to everyone, right?
Look, I mean, look at this. They're still going. You can't see that. There's a shadow there, but that's all packed too. And then all those trees. And then you're still going out there. And look at that. And then look. And then they're coming from all different directions there. Look at that. Yeah, guys, what does everyone else think? Because that looks like about at least 20 packed football stadiums full of people that we've seen there.
Slightly more than a football show.
Yeah, slightly. I mean, that right there, just what you see on this screen right now is, because again, a packed football stadium is still a ton of empty space because you have a giant field in the middle. That already looks like significantly more people. But again, let's just scroll back and all the way back here, and my goodness, 110,000 people. My goodness, Guardian, you guys are a joke. I would say at least 1 million based on what we've seen. I would say more realistic than 1 million would be 2. So it basically looks like between 1 million and 3 million. But again, we can't see everyone. So I have to say, isn't it interesting? Like that the people who want to, it's interesting. Like I think people are realizing that, okay, we've got the US and we've got Canada, and we've got the UK, and we've got Germany, and we've got France, and we've all had our differences in the past. But in each one of these places, we've got all the forces that are trying to preserve and restore. On one hand, we got in each one of these places, we got people who are trying to preserve what's good and to restore what's been lost, and people who are trying to tear it down to replace it with something else. And people are recognizing, wait, in all of our countries, we have two broad categories of people. The people who want to preserve and restore, and the people who want to destroy and replace. I think they're realizing, wait a minute, those groups align no matter what the country is, So the Canadians who want to preserve and restore Canada are very similar to the people in the United States, very similar to the people in the UK, very similar to the people in Germany, very similar to the people in France. And the people who want to destroy and replace are also very similar in Canada and the US and the UK and France and Germany. And I think people are realizing, wait a minute. We're all on the same page here. We're all on the same page of this issue. And that's why these guys in the UK can sit through the national anthem, a song about crushing and humiliating England. They can hear that song and then start chanting USA. I'd be seriously interested in seeing a bunch of UK guys come over to a rally in the US and then playing the British national anthem. And I hope it would be cool. I hope it would be cool like that. And people start cheering for the UK. What is their net? I bet it's like something like God Save the Queen or something like that. Is that what it is?
Well, it'll be God Save the King right now.
When Muhammad Hijab realized that Sister Aisha, who Muhammad Hijab referred to as his hotel wife or whatever, after she had exhausted all ways of dealing with the issue behind the scenes and not exposing him, and Muhammad Hijab actually like shut all that stuff down. It's like, you're not going to mess with me because I'll destroy your life. And once it became clear to him that she was going to expose him, Hijab got this brilliant plan of, hey, I'll start attacking Elon Musk and his family and stuff. And then he says, oh, I found out by someone connected to Elon Musk that if I don't stop criticizing Elon Musk, he's going to frame me for a scandal. And we all instantly said, okay, there's a scandal about to come out, and he's trying to prepare his fans for it. But yeah, he started blasting away at Elon Musk.
How David would know? He must know something. Where's the video? The video? He actually did go on that rant afterwards.
It's just, hilarious. I mean, this is a side note, but these are the heroes of Dawa. They're the biggest bunch of liars ever. Guys, always be suspicious of people who are like, no, we have to silence you and not allow you to criticize our ideas. Those are usually guys who don't think their ideas can actually be rationally defended, and they know it. Think about this. If you believe that you have the best idea, the best explanation, the best evidence for your case, wouldn't you want to freely discuss these things?
Absolutely.
My appeal is to British common sense, which is to look carefully around you and say, if this continues, what world will you be living in?
So I guess this would be, there's still lots of people who are just thinking, hey, we'll just let this continue and let the next generation deal with it and so on. Elon's pointing out, you can't run from this. There's stuff that's coming from you and you can't run from it. So stop thinking, well, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get called names and so on. It's too late for her. It's too late for her. It's too late for being scared. This is not a time to let people control you by making you scared. Don't do that. It's coming for you either way. So you might as well realize what's coming for you and stand up. Thanks for everyone who was at the rally or people who are watching it and so on. Again, I encourage everyone to check out the rest of the stuff because Tommy had a bunch of speakers there and stuff and they're doing cool work. And at the end of the day, we want to see the UK saved from what's happening to it. And right now, as far as rallying the public, Tommy is the go-to guy as far as what Great Britain actually needs. They need a big old dose of common sense and an even bigger dose of the gospel. So give the people what they need, everyone.
It is a good start, but that's what it is. It's a start. There's a long road ahead, and we have to keep going. We have to keep pushing. We have to keep highlighting the stuff that's in Islam. We have to keep highlighting the stuff around us. We need to call it out when we can.
Yeah, I would say the ultimate solution isn't merely changing leadership. It isn't merely changing politics. It isn't merely changing immigration. It isn't merely hosting a rally. It is recognizing the value of human life and the origin of human life comes from a divine creator who loved us enough to take on human flesh and dwell among us and be crucified, to pay for the penalty of our sins and resurrect, restore us to a relationship with him, and to have the kind of love for others that he showed for us. Because if we do not do that, we will continue to destroy ourselves over and over and over and over. So I'm glad to see that change is being made, but ultimately the real solution is going to be Jesus Christ himself. And these things certainly can help as well. But yeah, all of that together can be very powerful. And people also shouldn't underestimate. We each are here for a reason. We each have a role to play.